Well, anime fans, I am back. Finally finished Sakamoto Days. Finally. Am I right? Remember, I reviewed the first part when it came out. And actually, it came out around 2024, 5. I think I watched it weekly, didn't I? Or, or did I just do a binge catch up before part 2? I can't remember. But yeah, now I'm done. I could work on a season review at some point in the future. Not maybe when season 2 gets announced. We don't know when it's coming. We know it's confirmed to happen, but we do not know when it's happening. And for Down, I finished that today. I'm doing my season 2 review, season 2 review, once our current release date for season 3 comes out. And I'll do the same with Oblivion Battery, even though I already pitched those episodes. Let's do a season review on that, prepare for season 2 coming out in 2027. And once Arcane Banashi finishes its run here, basically finish its Netflix run. Yeah, it's still salty over that. Once it finishes its Netflix run, I could do a season review. I'm also planning to cover the manga. Also, technically be watching Witch Watch right now. Only the first 4 episodes, the ones I already reviewed like a year ago at this point. May 2025. God. Hopefully doing this the next few days will actually help me get back to my regular schedule since 2024. Because ever since the internet situation happened, this habit of mine has been better to me now. But I am trying to do better now. And I don't know if I did a review on season 1 of MASH. Yeah, I did, but I'm going to redo that review. You know, season 3 is coming out at some point in the future. But I haven't even read the second arc of the manga yet. What, the second arc, but you get what I mean. So, anyway. That's going to be the final episode of season 1 of Sakamoto Days. So, the episode opens up in Commute Moment with Tanamura being treated for injuries. With the star thinking it's Sakamoto and she hears a voice. Thinks it might be him, but when she wakes up, she sees a fat man, which also we know as Sakamoto. She wonders who that is. In a situation. Anyway. And sorry Sakamoto didn't try going to Alias when he, went. Sorry Sakamoto didn't try going to Alias when he was at the JCC. Seriously, I don't know why he didn't do that. But these are plot points for the next arc, which starts in this every episode as well. For the first half, finishes up this arc. The second half is the start of the next arc, which only goes to like the first few chapters of it. I don't know how many chapters though. I do plan to read that arc of the manga when I can. And now I'm doing my best to focus on catching up on all the shit. So anyway, this is then. She doesn't know what to think now. It is funny. And she and Mafia are getting sent on a helicopter. They're still both injured from that fight. Also, the guy ended up waking up. I don't know what the hell's going on. He was high by Kashima and Slur. By the way, don't spoil this for me, but when I was on Google, I saw an image of a chapter describing how Sakamoto saves Uzuki, which is Slur's real name. What does it mean by that? What does it mean by that? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, but I don't want to know yet. I want to find out for myself. I think Slur's going to be the main antagonist of the series. So I don't like it down and stuff. Anyway, Sakamoto. Um, so, no magic pass it to the JCC. I don't know how it got to though. Seems that director guy from the who was a you know who was a training examiner is actually working for Slur alongside other people. One of them, I think, is played by cousin Nakai. You know, Rowan Noah Zoro. Well, so I think I can't really tell the way he does the voice. I just had to look it up properly. But when I did look up the case cast, and I actually forgot to talk about Akira's voice actor. She's played by Mao. Don't know that name? She's a tokusatsu actress herself, actually. Not just a voice actor. And coincidentally, she's also in the North Star 2026. Ah, joking! That's a coincidence. Playing Ring or Lin, I can't remember which it is. You know, one of the main two characters alongside travel alongside Kenshiro. Okay, I'm not on the second major storyline yet, but I do plan to read there. It may take me a couple of hours, but I'm going to read it. And based on also 2026 is ending after 14 episodes. So now it's like 14 episodes. Oh well. Hopefully season 2 will learn from the criticism that season 1 had. Like CGI animated bad as long as it's animated good. Beastars is a good example. While the movie can be janky at times, it's still good animation. So it just disappointed me that they did not go with that Studio Orange for a CGI based on Lone Star. Like, I understand going CGI because it's a little cheaper, but why not just go with a studio known for CGI like Studio Orange? So whatever studio they picked. I guess Studio Orange was a bit more expensive than cheap CGI. The machine is bad, but it can be rough in a lot of places. So I think the characters being 2D works well for the series. So, anyway. Alright. So yeah, Tanama and Matthew are basically abducted. Like scenes on the following scene. Basically, Slayer wants to recruit them. But Matthew questioning what happened. They refuse. We don't need to get that because if the scene happens. When we cut back to Sakamoto store, where Lou and Heisuke are there, obviously. Because don't forget, they weren't, like I said, they weren't around in the previous arc for quite a bit. Yeah, may even getting a small post-credit scene there for a comic bit. Don't want to know what those two are up to. So, it's kind of like Demon Slayer in a way. Well, actually, I mean, doing one arc, doing the Swordsman Village arc, only focus on Tanjiro and Gen. I think what was his name? Gone. Oof, gotta get back to me in the manga too. I'm doing district art now. On my recoverage of the manga is. If you don't know, I covered the manga years ago at this point. But I wanted to recover it again, especially so I can be in tune with the movies coming out. I don't have a lot of volumes, but I plan to get a complete set someday. So, yeah. Also, once we get a proper release date for Black Clover Season 2, I'll rewatch all the original Black Clover anime and the movie on promotion for the new War Season 2 and the Land of Sun movie coming out next year. And this is official news too. An actual post has been made. What is it? Oh, I know. Sorry. I have to pause every time something goes on my Netflix or on the other side. I don't want any videos playing, so I don't want to get copyrighted. Or something that was accidental. But anyway, so after that we cut. Alright, at the store, as I was saying. We're gonna discuss it about very crazy stuff that happened. That's when Sakamoto and Shin get Lars. Shin actually got a high school. Most likely, he managed to prove himself during the fight, during that battle. He managed to defeat one of those top targets. Even managed to defeat one of the recommended. That proves he has skill. Well, I don't think he should be number one. He definitely earned a high mark. So, but Sakamoto had a feeling because, well, he has a bounty on his head, so they can't accept people like that. I forgot about the bounty. Like, I really forgot all about the bounty, even though it was so important in the previous arc. In the Death Row Prisoners arc. Good story. So, that's when Nagamo comes in to help. Nagamo. We also have a bit of a scene with Nagamo, Osaragi, and Shitaba. You know, discussing some things and well, how the JA helps in a way. You know, do contract set kills too. They do keep the criminal organization down. Without them, the criminals will run rampant. They're not really justice. They just all good guys in a way. They're just doing their job. I guess their contracts are legal. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. Anyway, Akamoto was able to get in. How? We'll see that. We return to Akira, who has again forced up by her students because she was late. Oh, funny. And the fight's interrupted by a woman who was a student teacher, and it looks like Aoi. But it's actually Sakamoto in disguise. Nagamo. It makes sense. Aoi's technically not really that known, so she can step foot in there. He was able. Nagamo's that skilled to disguise as. But of course, there's a limit. 24 hours. So, and Slur plans to delete all records of him from the JCC database. So it's also a race against time to see who will come victorious in this arc. So yeah, that's where the episode ends. We get a post-credit scene, but not for gags. It's actually a teaser. It's a teaser for season 2. And it seems they stepped up the animation quality. Seemingly. It shows us more about what will happen in this arc. You know, I actually like the idea of adapting story arcs into a single season. Like what Demon Slayer does. It's actually really profitable too when you think about it. It's actually pretty smart. Yeah, it's actually pretty smart when you think about it. It allows them to focus on one specific story. And you focus all the attention on that story instead of trying to cram in specific story arcs into one season. Having a season with just in one of the story arcs was actually pretty smart. So I'm not against the idea. Like, it allows them to focus on that story and focus on the animation quality too. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to whether if the Sakamoto decides to do that for season 2 or not. I just want to see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy my content. Leave a thumbs up button. Want some more scripture? Make sure you know you always enjoy. See you guys later for Dandadan season 2, or maybe the Witch Watch. And Lee's gonna go out to part 1. Try to go out to part 1, which is episode 13. Then focus on part 2 another day. So, yeah. And I will do Sakamoto Days again, don't worry. Like I said, I am planning to do a season review. Sometime, maybe later this year or sometime next year, maybe. I don't know. Oh. Maybe I'll do it then. I may, because I don't have to wait for a season announcement. If I want to do a season review, I can. It's my choice and stuff. So I still have a tie-in with the upcoming season release helps too. So. Also, next week, be sure to enjoy On Your Go, friends. So thank you. I'll see you guys later. Keep Felix out.